Alright everyone, welcome back to James Draws Everything, and this is James, and today in our Draws Everything series we're doing another flag from every country in the world. And before we get into today's country, I just want to apologize. The last flag that we drew yesterday, Mongolia, I forgot to detail the yin-yang. So I do apologize to all of our Mongolian viewers out there. From what I understand, that's probably about half my audience. But there's the yin-yang, and again, I apologize for desecrating your flag. Before we say, James, half of your subscribers are Mongolian, you gotta be kidding me. Well, no, you're wrong, because when Genghis Khan's hordes took over almost the entire planet, they got into Central Europe, as far as Central Europe, and I believe that they say today, they raped and pillaged their way through all the territories that they conquered. He had something like 4,000 grandkids, and I guess like everybody has like somewhat Mongolian DNA in them. So we're all Mongolians to an extent. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, back to the flag. So today is going to be Bahrain, and Bahrain is a small Gulf state in the Middle East. It's a very, very small island in the Persian Gulf. And let's take a look at their flag. Okay, so Bahrain has one of just the flags that has traditional dimensions. So it's a red and white flag. It's a traditional flag for flags that are in the Persian Gulf, and it has 5 points on it that represent the 5 pillars of Islam. So we're not going to do the points right away. First, I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want my red to end. Okay, so right about there, and then this whole side of the flag is going to be red. Okay, this part's going to be white. And now for the 5 pillars of Islam, we're going to do one of these. We're just going to kind of draw triangles. Just eyeballing this. Okay. And there's going to be 4 more in here, jutting off of the red part. Yeah, and Bahrain's flag, it's actually pronounced Bahrain. I'm sorry if I keep saying Bahrain. You got to kind of stress the H in it. Bahrain's flag is actually very similar to its neighbor Qatar, and that's another country that a lot of people mispronounce. They call it Qatar. It's supposed to be Qatar, Qatar. Their flags are very similar, and they were almost the same up until 2002. The Bahrain flag had 8 white points on it, and it was reduced to 5 to avoid confusion with the Qatari flag. And we'll get to Qatar at some other time. Alright, so there's that, and I'm just going to go in, and then this is just going to be filling this whole part in red. Yeah, and Bahrain is it's one of those states that it's kind of like a modern Arabic state where they believe they were under British control for a lot of the 20th century, and then when the British left, their economy kind of went up and down after colonialism, and then with the big surge in in oil, they became rich. It's one of those kind of like your kind of stereotypical like Middle Eastern oil chic countries. And in recent times, a lot like Qatar, a lot like the UAE, they've really amped up the tourist sector, right? So they're becoming a big tourist state. They allow, they have a lot of really cool infrastructure projects. Like they're actually now Bahrain's an island, okay, but they, just like Qatar, just like the UAE, UAE stands for United Arab Emirates. They're actually building kind of like fake island cities, just just out of where there's no land. They're just basically just building these up from the ocean, which is like, that's like a massive infrastructure project. But they got the money to do it, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'd like to check it out sometime. The Middle East, I don't know if it's totally my thing. It's kind of hot, but I'm not talking culturally or anything like that. I got no issues whatsoever with that. Alright, so now I'm gonna just do my borders here. So I'm just gonna close this off. So again, this part's all white, so we're just gonna leave it the color of the paper. Yeah, I got no issues with those countries. I don't want to piss anybody off right now like I did Mongolia. Again, I'm sorry, Mongolia. Hopefully by the time I'm done with all 194 countries, I'm still welcome in all 194 of them. Nothing but respect for Bahrain and the Middle Eastern culture. Okay, let's give her these grid lines. Okay, and I see there's a little bit of a white spot over here, so I'm just going to close that out. Okay, everybody, that's Bahrain. And hey, I positioned it right near Poland, which is kind of odd because it almost looks like you put the Polish flag through a paper shredder and got Bahrain. And oh god, again, I'm probably pissing off Polish people right now. But anyways, here we go. Bahrain. There it is. Flag number 5 is finished. So everybody, comment, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.